Hi, it's Leanne Penny, independent consultant and executive director with Epicure, and I'm so excited to share with you a taste test. It is a very special product curated by our very own president and founder, Sylvie Rochette, and it's a gorgeous roasted garlic and Parmesan hot dip. And it is the easiest recipe to make ever. I'm going to be making half the recipe to show you how easy it is to make smaller quantities, or you can make the full batch and pop some in the freezer if you don't need it all right away. So to make this little dish, it's 1 cup of cream cheese. So I've used that solid block of cream cheese and simply taken a moment to pre-soften it. So I'm using half the block of cream cheese and half a cup of mayo. So you'll notice the mayo is already pre-measured in our handy dandy prep bowls. These are wonderful. I use them for all my recipe ingredients, and they're marked on the side with a 1/4 cup, 1/2 cup, 3/4, and full at 1 cup measuring. So instead of separate measuring cups, I'm using these instead. I'd love to have all my ingredients laid out, ready to go. So because we're making half a recipe, I'm going to use half of the package. So we're simply going to add that into our cream cheese. You could measure it exactly if you like. You can pour it all out in a bowl and measure half. That feels like half to me, so we're good to go. We will add the mayo. And this is our all-time favorite sauté spoon. It's got a beautiful, sturdy stainless steel core with a flexible silicone cover. So you can see it's just like a spatula on the end, made for scraping bowls completely clean, like I'm about to do with this mayonnaise. Just look at that. I will caution you that the folks who love to lick the bowl in your house from cookie dough or cake batter will be sad if you start using your sauté spoon, because there will not be much left behind. So I'm going to take that back over to the mixer and simply incorporate everything. I am adding a little something that's not called for in the recipe, just because in a hot dip, we love it to be a little extra gooey here in this house. So I'm adding some pre-shredded mozzarella cheese, both into the dip and just a tiny bit over the top when I pop it into our gorgeous ceramic baking dish. So we'll be right back. We have everything well incorporated, so now we're simply going to add it to our beautiful glazed ceramic baker and pop it into the oven to get all golden brown and bubbly and gooey. And I was thinking as I was mixing this up, here we are, that I would love a little color or contrast on the top of this. So I'm just going to add, oh my goodness, this smells wonderful, even cold like this. I'm simply going to add that little sprinkling of the mozzarella over the top and a little bit of 3 onion. So with my handy dandy measuring spoon, just a tiny little sprinkle, and that'll give it that little touch of green on the top for contrast. I don't know about you, but when I see that on the top of a dish, it just makes my mouth water imagining the beautiful taste that's going to be waiting inside from those herbs. So again, our little bit of cheese over the top, just to help the browning along, and into the oven we go. We'll be back in just a sec. And we're back with our delicious, hot and bubbly roasted garlic and Parmesan hot dip. This was an exclusive taste test. I cannot wait to share it with you. It smells absolutely divine. I could imagine this little blend mixed into a creamy pasta sauce, used to stuff pasta shells or manicotti, stuffed mushrooms, stuffed chicken breasts. Oh my gosh, it's so versatile. I cannot wait to dig in.